Well, hello, and it looks like Nancy Pelosi's husband has been arrested in Napa on the suspension of driving under the influence, according to TMZ. Paul Pelosi, 82 years old, was booked on 2 counts for the incident in Napa, California at midnight last night. The two misdemeanor charges are driving under the influence and driving with a blood alcohol content level of 0.08 or higher. It is unclear if he remains behind bars. His bail was set at $5,000, which for them should be very easy to get. And then it also goes on to say that Nancy has not yet commented on his arrest, but she made no mention of it while she was giving a commencement speech graduating to the students at Brown University in Rhode Island on Sunday. So that's her. That's her husband. He's been arrested. So that's it. It looks like this will either get a little bit more comments eventually. Maybe she'll come out and say something. Maybe he'll come out and say something. Or maybe it'll just go away. You never know. All right. Just thought I'd bring that quickly to you. Let's see how quick that goes away. Well, you guys, this is really a short news brief, and I just wanted to bring it to you right here. But I just think that it's amazing. Now, this is from the Daily Mail UK. It's from the Daily Mail UK. So remember, we saw it here. We saw it in the newspaper ourselves. We never know exactly what's going to happen, but apparently they arrested him specifically because he was drunk driving, and the blood alcohol content level was 0.08 or higher, it says. And since it was at that point that they arrested him, the bail, again, was set at $5,000. And yeah, I think Cheryl, Kentucky girl, just hit the nail on the proverbial head. I believe this just might go away. So then it must be just a treat for us. Somebody's not going to have their job, and I guarantee you it'll probably be the arresting officer. He got arrested, KDP, for drunk driving. He got arrested for drunk driving. So for those of you who did not see it at the very beginning, there's a lot of pop-ups on this one. I don't know how to get rid of them this time, but nonetheless, here are the key points. Paul Pelosi, 82, was booked in Napa County late Saturday night for DUI. His bond was set at $5,000 for driving under the influence and driving with a blood alcohol content level of 0.08 or higher. The or higher part, okay, or higher. And it also goes on to say that it's unclear if Nancy, who was also 82 years old, was with him at the time of his arrest, and she gave a speech to graduating students at Brown University on Sunday. And it does say that this is according to TMZ. They are the ones who apparently broke the story. I wonder what will happen if we click this. Will it just take us to some ambiguous TMZ place, or will it take us to the actual story? Let's hope for the best, shall we? Okay, yeah, it does take us to the story. So I'm going to switch these screens out so that you guys can see that. All right, hold on. Let's take it right directly to the source. I'm not reveling in anyone's bad times, but that's a pretty major allegation that they give here. So we'll just read it from here. We may have the same stuff. It may sound exactly like what we just read, but you never know. So TMZ says that Nancy Pelosi's husband has been arrested for DUI in Napa. Again, there is another picture of the handsome couple. He was arrested. The House Speaker's spouse was arrested just before midnight on Saturday night in Napa County and then booked hours later into jail on 2 counts of driving under the influence and driving with a blood alcohol content level of 0.08 or higher. Both are misdemeanors. And here is the documentation showing where he was arrested. And yeah, so it shows here at 5/28/2022 at 11:44 p.m. This is a booking document. And then here is the number and the actual amount of bail. So these are all the numbers, the time, and all that good stuff. It says Paul Pelosi, white male, 6'2", 200 pounds, brown hair, brown eyes, date of birth April the 15th, 1940, and he's 82 years old. This document was put in this morning at 4:13 a.m. That's 5/29/2022 at 4:13 a.m. The details of the incident of the arrest have yet to surface, and we're working, TMZ says, and we're working on getting a full narrative as well as a mugshot if available. But at the moment, this is all there is, they're saying. By the way, it says, the arrest information here lines up with what we know about Paul publicly, especially his birthday, listed as April 15th, 1940. Indeed, the guy's 82 years old, the article states. No word on whether the speaker herself was with Paul during this bust. As you know, she often is in D.C. for her job, but since it's Memorial Day weekend, she could have possibly been back home with her family for a bit, but it seems unlikely, it says. At the moment, it appears that she's in Rhode Island for a commencement speech to graduates there. She hasn't publicly acknowledged Paul's arrest, and neither have any of her children or immediate family as far as we can tell. They also go here to show a tweet that she made, and this tweet was today at 12:59 p.m. It says, "Join me at Brown University as I deliver the commencement oration for 2022 graduates and receive an honorary doctorate degree." Well, I got one of those too, lady. But anyway, it doesn't mean you did anything to get it. It goes on to say it shows where she is and all this good stuff, the time that it was posted, how many folks liked it or whatever. It says, in any case, Paul's bail was set at $5,000, so we imagine he's already out at this point. He's been married to Nancy Pelosi since 1963. And they also let us know this is a developing story. So that's all we've got, folks. We don't have any more. That's all there is. He was arrested for drunk driving. And let's just see how this ends. Again, I would not be surprised if the reason why she did not mention anything is because it could quite possibly go away. It could. All right. Well, I appreciate each and every one of you guys for tuning in with me. If anything else happens and we find out any more information, I will definitely bring it to you. All right, you guys, take care and have a great day.